Okay. Proceeding to proceeding to the seventh problem. Eight circles are tightly packed inside a rectangle as shown in the figure. The diameter of each circle is 4 centimeter. What is the area of the rectangle? Okay, so area of rectangle. Mm, okay, when I join the centers,
So
this
the length could be 12.
could be 12. Yeah, it's 4 plus 4
So
plus 4.
yeah.
Understood. What I'm more concerned is about the other
But
factors.
sir, how do we find the breadth?
Yeah, I'll explain. Don't worry. Yeah, we can find. I'll tell you how to find this. So, dear children, for that, let me just zoom into the paper so that I can draw more comfortably. अरे यार, just a minute. Zoom in कहाँ आ गया? So, for the sake of easy drawing, I have zoomed into the paper. Yeah. Now, everyone, pay attention. So, my job is to find the length and breadth. Yep. So, since the diameter is 4, 4 and 4, the length is 12. इसमें किसी को doubt नहीं है ना? Everyone is clear with this?
No, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. ठीक है. Now, this is the center of one circle. This is the center of another circle. Now, when I'm joining, okay, I'll do that drawing over here. So, this is the center of one circle. This is the center of another circle. This is the center of third circle. If I'm joining all these three centers, now, logically speaking, this is the radius which is 2 because the diameter is 4. This is also radius which is 2. This is the radius 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 2. This becomes an equilateral triangle. Agreed?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Which means this angle will
Yes,
be
sir.
60.
Got it.
Agreed? This angle will be 60. Great. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to join the centers from here all the way to the to this particular center, center to center. And I'm going to join center to center over here. So which means again using the same logic, if this angle is 60, then obviously यहाँ पर भी ये angle 60 होता है. कोई doubt इसमें? My point is this angle
नहीं
is
sir.
great. I'm sorry. Yeah. So this angle is 60. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to join this. This becomes 90 degree because of the same position, horizontal, vertical, and all those things. This becomes 90 degree. Now this is a triangle where the hypotenuse is 2 plus 4 plus 2, total 8. And this angle is 60. I am going to find the opposite side of the 60. Let me call it as x. Once I get x, my job is done because x ke beyond, this is how much? This is the radius which is 2, which means this measurement is going to be 2. This is again the radius which is 2. That means this measurement is also going to be 2. That means total breadth, if I have to find, I just have to find how much is x. Then my breadth ka job is done. Breadth will be equal to 4 plus x. Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
how to find x? So this is 60 degrees. Jiska opposite is x. Jiska hypotenuse is 8. So what trigonometric ratio should I use? Are you aware about sine cos tan?
No, sir.
No,
We
sir.
don't know trigonometry.
Okay, if you don't know trigonometry, then that is also not a problem. In this case, if you consider this particular triangle, this base is how much? 2 and 2, 4. This hypotenuse is 8. That's how you can
The
find.
sine is perpendicular upon height, and so
It's, leave it, leave it.
sir.
Don't say because why? Because if few students are also not aware of it, then there is no point on discussing about it because people will get confused. So I'll discuss a method which you guys are aware of. Okay. Now this is 2 and 2, 4. This is 8. This is a right angle triangle. So 4 square plus x square is equal to 8 square. That gives you x square is equal to 8 square is 64 minus 4 square is 16. How much is that?
Sir, 48.
Yeah, makes sense. It's 48. 48 can be written as uh 16, 1, 2, 3. 16 threes are right. So this can be written as 16
Yes, sir.
multiplied by 3. That
16
is,
root.
yeah.
No, sorry.
So, sir,
So,
4
sir,
root 3.
4 root 3, right? 4
yeah,
root.
Yes, sir.
correct, correct. X becomes 4 root 3. So my breadth is 4 plus 4 root 3.
4 root 3.
So ultimately my area is going to be length into breadth, which is 12 multiplied by, I'll do one more thing. I'll take this 4 as common. That gives you 1 plus root 3 inside the bracket. So my bad. So it's like 4 in the bracket, 1 plus root 3. So this should be your answer. I have to check whether do we have that in the options or not. I'll just, so if this much is clear, then I'll zoom out because if I zoom out, everything will go.
Sir, it's option 1.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, ask.
Sir, the right angle triangle that you have drawn,
Mhm.
how did you get its third side?
The third side Pythagorean theorem.
So, sir, according to that, it should be 1, no?
Eh?
No. Wait.
This is x. This is 4. This is 8. 4 square plus x square is equal to 8 square.
So the answer will be option 1.
Let me just zoom out and check. Yeah, 48. Yeah, 48 root 3 plus 48. That's your answer.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Okay, so I'll just keep it zoom for your reference. I'll just keep this as it is for like some time, 30 seconds or so, and then I'll remove this.
Sir,
Yep.
I didn't get why you took 1 plus root 3. 4 into 1 plus.
Basically it was taking 4 common outside. So this is what, okay, I'll explain it over here. This first number is 4 multiplied by 1. Second number is 4 multiplied by root 3. So when I take 4 outside, I'm left with 1 plus. On the other side, I'm left with root 3.
Okay.
Okay, I'm erasing this now. Eighth question. If xy square is equal to 10 raised to 8, then x cube upon y is equal to 10 raised to 10, then x equal to how much? So if I'll square this,
Sir, we'll have to use the law of indices.
yeah, agreed. So y, oh yeah, substitute y. That is the only thing I can see, but I'm just trying to think of any other alternate method if we have any. So, okay, let's do that. So
Sir,
first,
first I think we can take y up and give it the power of -1.
okay, so see, a simpler method I'll suggest. Okay, I'll suggest a simpler method. Let's do one thing. Let's square this on both the sides. So when I square this 3 becomes 6, y becomes y square, raised to 10 becomes raised to 20. Simple logic. Okay. Now I'll multiply both of them.
Sir,
So
but
I'll,
if you square 3, sir, if you square 3, it becomes.
So we are not squaring 3. According to law of indices, power के ऊपर का power gets multiplied with each other. So when I square x raised to 3, 3 and 2 are multiplied with each
Oh,
other.
okay,
Hence I get
okay,
2.
sir, got it, got it.
Okay. Yeah. So now I'm going to multiply the equation. So on the left hand side, when I multiply, I get y x raised to 1 multiplied by x raised to 6. I get x raised to 7. Okay. Then I have y square in the numerator and I have y square in the denominator, which gets cancelled with each other and the y is eliminated totally. Hence I squared in order to eliminate y. Hmm. On the right hand side, I have 10 raised to 8 and then 10 raised to 20. That gives you 10 raised to 28. So I have x raised to 7 is equal to 10 raised to 28. So when I take 7 to the other side, I'll be getting, sorry, 10 raised to 28 divided by
So 10.
7. That is 10 raised to 4 will be your answer. Option 2.
So we can use trial and error method, right?
Which one? This one? See, any problem can be
Yeah.
done using trial and error. You can do, not a problem. But you'll have to substitute
Okay.
on both the equations and check whether both the equations are satisfied or not. But in that case, again,
Yes.
y is a problem. Matlab,
So we
y,
can
uh,
in the first equation, if you put 10 raised to 4, we can find out y, which is 10 raised to 2. So
then you put
10 in the
y on
second
the
equation
second one.
is to
See,
12
see,
will
yeah,
come divided by
correct,
y
correct,
is
correct.
equal
Yeah, yeah, that you can do.
to 10 raised to
Correct.
2.
Okay, I'm erasing this now. Ninth question. Along with the wind, an aeroplane covers a distance of 2,400 kilometers in 4 hours. Against the wind, it takes 6 hours to cover the same distance. Okay, 2,400 itself.
So do we use relative
I'll explain, don't worry.
Relative speed.
So, in this case, see the total distance, so the total speed this aeroplane is getting when it is traveling along with the wind is basically aeroplane's speed VA plus wind's speed VW. Okay, I'm using V for speed because speed is also called as velocity. Okay, that is equal to the actual speed which has been observed, that is distance upon time. In this case, it is 2,400 upon 4. That gives you how much? 600. So far, so clear? This is your first equation. In the second equation, you have aeroplane traveling against the wind. So it will be minus VW. Aeroplane speed minus VW. So when aeroplane is going ahead, wind is pushing it back. That is equal to distance 2,400 upon time. Time is how much in the second case? 6 hours. That gives you 400 as the second equation. VA minus VW. That is the second equation. Now, when you add first and second equation, plus VW minus VW gets cancelled. You're left with VA plus VA, that is 2VA, is equal to 600 plus 400, that is 1000. So that gives you VA speed as 500. Option 3 will be your correct answer.
So what is VA and VW?
VA is speed of aeroplane, VW is speed of wind.
Sir, I didn't understand after VA minus VW part.
So, so after VA minus VW, what did I do? I basically added these two equations. So when the left side was added, VA plus VA, I got 2 VA. VW minus VW got cancelled. 600 plus 400, I got
Sir,
1000.
understood.
Okay, let's proceed further. Question number 10. In calculation, 1003 divided by 4995 is equal to 0.2, 0 dot and 0.8 dot. So the number represents the recurring decimal fraction as 2008, 008, 008. Acha. So two dots mean dot and dot के बीच में it's a bar, which means these three numbers are going to be recurring. They are going to be repeated. Okay. When the answers to the following calculations are arranged in ascending order, what could be the ascending order sequence to the decimal fraction? So ascending means सबसे छोटा वाला पहले आएगा, सबसे बड़ा वाला लास्ट में आएगा. Simple logic. So the first number is what? 2008. So only 8 is having a dot, which means the recurring factor is only 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and so on. The second one is having no recurring. So it's only 2008, and uske baad if nothing is there, I can say it is 0000. And over here you have 08. So the 08 is going to be recurring, 08, 08, and so on. This one is again 008, 008, and so on. Okay. This one is 2008, 2008, and so on. So सबसे छोटा number is what? Obviously, this is the smallest number, as you can see, because nothing is there, which means 0. सबसे छोटा number is what? 0. So 0 is the smallest number. So this comes in the first place in the ascending order. And the next place should be followed by, so in this is having two zeros and this is having only 1 0. So 20 is smaller than 1, like 08. Okay, so this is having the second place. This is having the third place. This is having the fourth place because 2 comes, and this is having the fifth place because 8 is there. So B, D, C, E, A. Option 2 will be your correct answer.
Sir,
Hmm?
sir, but how did you know that the dots symbolize repetition and all?
In the
Because
question they have
in the
said, right?
question it's not given.
It's given. The number had two dots, and they had said that this represents recurring decimal fraction. And what fraction? 2008, 008, 008, 008. So from this number itself, if you'll observe, I'll just erase this. So if you'll observe, there had two dots. One was above 8, above 0, and the other one was above 8. So dots are going to represent that which numbers are going to be recurring.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Proceeding to the next one, 11th problem. The diagram shows two isosceles triangles in which four angles are marked as x and two angles are marked as y. Which of the relation is correct? Okay, fine. If these two are x, okay, when you consider this particular triangle, you know that total angle 180. I'll call this angle as A for your understanding. Total 180 will be equal to A plus x plus x. That gives you A as 180 minus 2x. This is also A, this is also A. This is y because vertically opposite angles, and this is also y, vertically opposite angles. So this is a quadrilateral. Okay, this is a quadrilateral with four angles. So in a quadrilateral, the total number of angles should always be 360. If you don't know, you should remember this. For a triangle, the total number of angles should be 180. For a quadrilateral, the total number of angles should be 360. Okay. 360 is the total number of angles where you have two A's and two Y's. Okay. So I'll write, instead of A, I'll write 180 minus 2x. When you double it, 180 becomes 360 minus 2x becomes 4x plus 2y to pehle se hi tha. 360 and 360 gets cancelled with each other. That will give me, I take minus 4x to the other side. This becomes plus 4x is equal to 2y. That gives me y is equal to 2x.
So how did you get minus 4x? It should be minus 2x, right?
2x multiplied by 2, my dear sir. A ke jagah pe you're going to substitute 180 minus 2x. So 180 also gets doubled and 2x also gets doubled.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, how did you get minus 4x plus 2y?
Again, the same explanation I'm repeating once again. Instead of A, you're going to put 180 minus 2x. 180 also gets doubled and becomes 360. 2x gets doubled and becomes 4x. Since there is a negative sign, I put a negative sign. Hence minus 4x. And plus 2y, this 2y is as it is written over here. Okay.
Yes.
Sir,
Yep.
I did like what you have written as that capital A. I took it
Mhm.
as 180 minus 2x.
2x. Yeah.
And that other one also 180 minus 2x. So
Yes.
180 minus 2x plus y is equal to 180. 180 gets cancelled and minus 2x goes to the other side.
Yeah.
So
You
y
can
is
do that.
equal to.
You can do that. Not a problem. Proceeding further. So what we are left with is 12 to 15, problem number 12 to 15 of this paper. I am giving these four problems as homework to you guys from this paper. Okay.
So I had doubt in few of these.
Doubts you can just mark. We'll discuss during the doubt solving session. So once we complete the next two papers, then I'll take doubts. So what you can do, everyone, what you can do, you might have already sent few images to Ajinkya sir in the group. I've already received those images, your doubt images. If you have any further doubts as well, you can put it in the group itself. Okay. So I'll take those images and whichever images I've got, I'll be solving those doubts after completing the next two papers.
Sir,
Okay.
which are the
So
next two papers?
This is
Yes,
2019,
sir.
right? So 2021 and 22 will be the next two papers. Okay.
Sir, 2021 paper and 22, right? But 22 is solved, no?
Yes, sir. 22 is solved, right?
But
22
we don't have
is,
2020.
oh, sorry, 2020 is also there. 20 and 21, my bad.
Sir, but we don't have 2020 paper.
Okay, I did not check what was there after this. Acha, this is the last paper. Then in the next class, I'll solve your doubts. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So I think in the group the sir had sent the 20 and
Yes,
21.
sir. Sir has sent
Yes, sir, in the
2020.
group it is sent.
Okay, in that case, see, if there is a 2020s paper, we'll be solving. If there is any paper, we'll be solving that paper and then we'll be solving the doubts. If there is no paper, then we'll be solving the doubts directly. So since there is a paper, we'll be solving the paper first and then the doubts. Okay?
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay then. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Good night,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Good
Good
Thank you,
night.
night.
sir. Bye, sir.
Good night.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Somebody was trying to say something? Okay. Chalo, bye.